Hello and welcome to our roundup of the housing and letting market and our predictions for 2017. In general, following stamp duty increases and the Brexit vote, the Royal Institution of Chartered Surveyors survey has pointed to a loss of momentum in the property market, leading to slower but still positive house price growth, and predicts that 2017 will be flat or relatively modest growth in house prices. Rightmove house price data indicates that supply is still tight, with new listing numbers up by just 2% and available stock for sales per agent down 5%. A buoyant November indicated upward price pressure going towards next year, and Rightmove forecast a 2% house price increase in 2017, the seventh consecutive year of rising prices. The National Association of Estate Agents predicts that there will not be extensive house price inflation in 2017, and the number of transactions will remain steady. The Association of Residential Letting Agents, ARLA, predicts that due to a rise in landlord taxes in 2016, landlords may be forced to sell some or all of their buy-to-let properties and exit the market. For prospective new investors, it would be more difficult to obtain funding in 2017 as lenders tighten their criteria. Tenant demand will continue to rise, and with less stock available, tenant demand will continue to be high in 2017, forcing rents to increase. The latest survey from the Royal Institution of Chartered Surveyors suggests that prospective house hunters are returning to the Welsh market but are struggling to find available homes. 33% of chartered surveyors report that new buyer inquiries rose at the fastest rate since July 2015, but instructions to sell were down 25%, being a fall for the sixth month in succession. As a result of the supply and demand imbalance, 28% of Welsh chartered surveyors expect house prices to edge upwards over the next 3 months. Despite the lack of supply, 59% of chartered surveyors also anticipate a rise in sales activity, following on from a period in which newly agreed sales have failed to increase in 4 of the last 5 months. The survey has reported an overall slowdown in transaction activity since the spring, but there are signs that the numbers may begin to edge upwards in the early part of 2017 as buyers' inquiries rose in November. Indeed, in terms of availability, our experience is that many vendors are waiting until the new year. In the lettings market, tenant demand rose at a more moderate pace, as is usual this time of the year, with 15% more chartered surveyors reporting a rise rather than a fall. Meanwhile, new landlord instructions fell slightly at the headline level, being 6% more than seeing a decline than a rise. Tenant demand continues to outpace supply across most areas, and rent expectations remain firmly in a positive territory, with 17% more chartered surveyors forecasting further growth. In Cardiff, we're experiencing the seasonal slowdown of transactions, viewings and offers as expected in the run-up to Christmas. Strong level of applicants registered in the popular £300,000 to £350,000 for traditional 3-bedroom semis is still very high. Many vendors are waiting until the new year to market their homes. Kelvin Francis are Rent Smart Wales licensed agents and can help you to tenant find or manage your property and ensure you comply with the new regulations. For free expert advice, contact our rental team. If you're thinking of selling, contact our sales team for free market appraisal and strategy for selling. So until our next update, this is Tony Felici, Director of Kelvin Francis, saying goodbye and wishing you a peaceful and prosperous new year.